I feel like my face is ghostly right now, so don't mind me if you guys just stop seeing my nose for some reason. It's there, I promise. Today we're gonna be doing a pretty thick liner. I wanted to do like a simple but sexy look for Valentine's Day still. So we have the red lip and we have some pretty cute wispies. So go ahead and keep watching. Hey, way back. So I am going to take, this is a crazy easy tutorial. I am gonna have to have my mirror a little close to me. I will try and make sure that it's not in the way. If you hear something chewing on something, aka my dog chewing on his bone, please just don't mind him. I'm gonna go in with the NYC liquid liner. Do you guys see a trend yet? I have a couple other liners that I'll probably try, but this one is pretty bomb.com. So what we are going to go in with the NYC liner. I'm gonna wipe off the excess product because again it comes with a lot. So the tip is going to be very flat, very thin, and not with a ton on it. We can add more if we need. So I'm just gonna close my eye, and I'm going to make sure that wherever my lash line is, I'm going to be very close to that. And it's okay if I lift it a little higher because we are going to make it pretty thick, as you can tell. So I'm going to keep my eyebrow raised so that it actually lifts my lid. So here on the wing, because of my fold, I do have to draw my wing a little different. So depending on how folded your lid is, because if I draw it and it's completely up, so look at this lid, the way that I drew it and it was completely straight, and see how it kind of falls down, it's not as thick. So you have to make it to where it looks good both ways. And work with me here because we're gonna have to take off a little, put on a little. So first I'm going to start right about here in the middle, so in between my two lids, my actual top lid and my bottom. And I am just going to start outward first, but I'm going to do this ever so lightly to where I'm not just drawing a black line and have to redo it. So be very gentle. Don't put so much pressure on your brush whenever you're making your wing. Ready, go. So we have this really light line. What I'm going to do now, which I may be defying all odds, but just follow me here. I am going to lift my brow. I'm going to lift it and draw my brow in, but I will take away or add as we go, okay? I'm gonna take it almost all the way to the end, right about here. I don't wanna say the middle because I'm really close to the end. So I'm gonna take it right about, draw a darker line for you guys, right about there, and then push. I'm gonna more pull is the right word, inward. So okay. This is more of tracing the eyeliner, not so much actually drawing it. So I'm gonna draw in. So you see whenever I relax my brow, let me actually draw it first. And this is another tip too, the smaller that you start out, the easier it is to build. So if you start out huge, you're gonna have to go big. Again, whenever I'm going more outward, I'm lifting up on the, my pencil, whatever you want to call it, my brush, so that I'm not making it as harsh. So as you can tell, this one is a lot darker. So instead of going on the bottom, which sometimes I do kind of put it more on the bottom, I'm going to go on the top of it. And whenever you're pulling, like making it more thick in the middle, you don't want to have it too thick. Whenever you look straight on, you really want to have your inner corner, or like your inner eyes, to be a lot more thin than the middle, and obviously than the outer eye. I'm going to take the Sigma Flat Definer E15 brush, and I'm actually going to put my foundation that I put on today, and I'm going to just dab a little bit on my hand. I don't like to put on like concealer on my eyes. I like to make it a little lighter, but I do that whenever I bake. So I personally don't like it as white, but it is something, I mean, as you can tell, it's a lot lighter than, oh honey, that glow. This is what I'm gonna use to correct the, or straighten, I'm sorry, I keep saying correct, to really make it sharp. Good word, Emily, good word. Though my liner does look pretty sharp, you can kind of tell, like whenever I lift it, that little black up there, so I'm probably gonna correct that a little. I am going to go under, and I'm just going to straighten it out. The top, I don't want to take off, and sometimes you have a lot of, or like really dark eye makeup, so I'm gonna take this small, it's like the same exact brush, it's just 20 times smaller, Pro Tight Line Liner, brush number 32, so it's a Sephora brush, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just gonna grab some of the product off of my hand, my foundation, and I am going to lift my eye so that I can see where it's actually at, right? And I'm going to just take a little bit of this and dip it in. This might take a couple of error trials, so. You see where I'm going with this? For that excess under here, I'm just gonna wipe it away. I'm actually going to put a little bit more black on it to fix like a bald spot of mine. A bald spot. So whenever I lift my eye, it's like right there. And if you look a little closer, I have a couple bumps in here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take the Pro Tight Line Liner, Sephora number 32 brush, and I'm just going to kind of straighten that out. Now, I am going to use, and I'm so excited to actually use this. I've seen, I'm pretty sure this is the new Maybelline mascara. This is the Colossal Big Shot Fully Loaded Volume in One Coat. That is a lot to brag about for your mascara. I did it on this side and it did really well. I wouldn't say that it wowed me, but it did a really good job. So again, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot. I'm about to take a Colossal Big Shot. Babe, pull it up. Okay. So I'm just gonna go in and curl my lashes real quick. Uno momento. Okay, now we're going to take the mascara. I am going to apply one coat. Let's see how it works. That was one coat, right? You guys need a close-up? Not bad, not bad. I of course can't fucking stand one coat, but not bad, ain't bad. Now let's put on 30 more coats. Okay. This is actually a really good mascara. I haven't bought a full-size mascara in so long, but I really do like it. I was a crazy L'Oreal mascara person. Like drugstore mascaras were my thing. So I'm kind of glad to just not have to search and dive for another mascara. Though, I still ain't going back on my word when I say the Better Than Sex mascara is pretty bomb. Just saying. Okay. We have our lashes curled and coated. Next, I am gonna got some new lashes here. These are the Kiss Ever Easy Lashes. Sure. I'm a wispy crazy person, so I'm always getting wispies. I have a couple others. None to show off at the moment. But these are the ones that I'm gonna use. This was I think $8, but they're not bad. They're like an everyday lash. I did have to put a coat of mascara onto these. So I'm gonna take my lashes, hold them onto a tweezer, and put on the Duo Eyelash Adhesive Dark Tone. Also, you don't need to put a ton of eyelash glue on your lashes. And truly the less is more. So blow your lashes, then place them on. I blow on the lashes for maybe 5 seconds and then I put them on. They are still wet whenever they apply, but I like to keep them wet just a little bit so that I can move them around if needed. Like I said, I did have to put a little bit of mascara like on the top just to kind of make it a little darker. I don't know if you can tell. They're kind of the same. But I'm still gonna do it. What do you mean? I'm skipping this step. A lot of people put on the mascara to blend their lashes into the fake lashes. And I do that sometimes, as I'm doing right now. But a lot of the time, if you get your lashes closest to your actual lashes, then if you curl them high enough, it's gonna blend in already. So it's kind of better to do that first off. If you can do me. I'm now going to take, say it with me folks, my second favorite brush ever, Lexi 231 small tapering blending brush. I'm going to go in with the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm going to take this Caramel. His name is Caramel. I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to flick it once. I know I said in my other video that I don't flick, but in this situation I don't need as much because I'm putting it on my bottom. So we're gonna put this on our bottom lash line just to kind of, just to do it. Next I'm gonna take my Sigma Flat Definer E15 brush again, the one that we use to fix our liner. I'm gonna go in with these chocolate color from the 350 palette again, and we are going to draw right underneath the bottom lashes on my bottom lash line. I'm not going to draw like on how we did in the video before. I'm just going to draw honestly like on top of the lashes. And blend it a little with the same Luxie brush A little bit of product on it. And voila. Now, I'm gonna go with the Kylie Mary Jo K lip. We're gonna do red, and I'm so excited. I love dark lips, love them. And you have to have a dark lip for Valentine's Day. 300%. Let's go through some pros and cons with the Kylie lipsticks. Pro, they stay on like no one's business. You can be talking like to the gods. You can be drinking like a god. I don't know. They stay on so well. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. They're amazing. Con, they stay on so well when you're ready for them to be off. It's hard to take them off. Also, reapplying is an issue. You can't reapply to a spot that is perfectly fine. If you've eaten and it's kind of rubbed off on the inside of your mouth, then apply it there. Don't reapply it on the outside of your lips. If you have some on there, even if it looks a little gunky, I suggest to put like a, I can't suggest what chapstick, but I do suggest to put like a chapstick on just to kind of smooth it back out. If you reapply the Kylie lipstick onto a spot that's already like applied, there's nothing wrong with it, it will gunk and you will feel the layer. Like that's my only thing. I love it other than that, and it smells great. And I have like 3 Kylie lipsticks. I'm sorry, I have 2 Kylie lipsticks and then 1 gloss, and then I have the Cocoa collection. Had to get that. Chloe, you my girl. So first we're gonna go in with the Mary Jo K Kylie lip liner. I love red. Love this so much. I'm so excited to do a lip. Make sure you have none on your teeth. Woo! Let it dry for a second, and then once it's finished drying, then you can take a sip of your beer. Make sure that your lips are dry. Alright guys, that is it for today's look. Please like and subscribe and tell me what you think in the comments down below. Tell me if this was a pretty simple video, or if you want to see more simple videos. I've been thinking about doing a review on the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, Pro Glow, and the Total Cover. Let me know what you think. I'm always down for any type of suggestions. And yeah, I will see you again next video. I don't know what to do with my hands. Bye.